Welcome back, survivors, to The Walking Dead No Man's Land. So, there's a few things to talk about today. First off, the new update 3.1. Lots of new stuff going on. First thing I want to point out, much sharper graphics right from the get-go. As you can see, especially with the farms, everything is just cleaner, sharper, and more colorful. So they've really done a good job updating the graphics for this update. Now, what is actually new in 3.1? Let's jump over there real quick, read more. I'm just going to bounce over this right quick. This won't take but a moment. Alright, you can go through the full patch notes later, but real quick, you have Season 9B, which, is following the Walking Dead TV series. You have new enemies, the Whisperers, which are, if you've been watching the show, they're people disguised as walkers. So in-game, when you attack one of these Whisperers, they reveal themselves as a human enemy and attack as such. We have the Spring campaign, like the Summer of Explosions and Winter Wonderland, with a spring quest which gives you a new weapon, the Zweihander. If you don't know what a Zweihander is, it's actually a weapon from medieval era. Really nice longsword, requiring two hands to use. A special weapon used by the Swiss and German armies during the Crusades, in fact. Now, this is going to be available for the Bruisers, which is very, very interesting. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out for us. I'm probably going to give this to Negan because Negan's my, go-to bruiser vanguard. Alright, so we have Huntsman Daryl calls in the Guild Wars shop, and we have some improvements. There's some changes to rewards. We're going to get a new RPG called the Devil's Torch, which is Daryl's RPG from The Walking Dead. Really blowing up some walkers now. Now there's a victory point rebalance for guilds to make things a little bit easier. They've made some changes to Guild Wars gas, making it easier to get Guild Wars gas. Let's say that 5 times fast. There's changes to challenge stars, to gold, to the shops, etc., etc. You can go over it later. There's, like I said, the reward points rebalance. And, oh, look at this. They've reduced the number of players required for battle to 5. This should make it a lot easier for more guilds to be able to play. Hopefully, this doesn't put you in a position where you have 5 players against 10, because that happened to our group quite a bit. They've changed the difficulty a little bit. You can read about that later. There is some battle joining restrictions for how your group can join the war. And now we have 20 players per war. I'm going to read this real quick. To ensure fairness, the number of players that can contribute victory points to a guild in a single war is restricted to 20. Players can rotate and move to new guilds between wars and still give full participation in the next war. They've made some changes to the difficulty display. There's a number of bug fixes, which you can go through that later. Disconnects, more players in battle than there's supposed to be, battles with fewer players, etc., etc., etc. There are actually quite a few bug fixes. There's some fixes for human enemy classes, for the metalhead walkers and hunters. There's a bug for Huntsman Daryl that they fixed. And they did a fix for using Michonne's leader trait with the chainsaw. So there you have it. That is the patch notes. I'm going to jump back into the Walking Dead right quick. Pop that back up. And let's take a closer look at the actual in-game changes. So we do have some known issues, but I'm not going to go into that. Known issues are boring. Okay, go away. Alright, so right now we have some special radio calls for highlighted hero, 10 radios, a good chance to get 32 minimum tokens for that hero. If you want to go to the radio call section, I'm going to be holding out for the Hero Fest, as I usually do. Now, let's talk about the chainsaw. So, special bundle that they're offering right now is this nasty chainsaw for the warriors. Special functionality. Hits enemies twice with each attack. Ooh, I really would like to see what that would do in a group effort. But I will not be spending money on this. I do not spend money in this game. I try to get as much as I can without spending money. The Kingdom Armor is very nice. If you do want to spend money on this, you can get some really, really tough armor for your warrior. Okay, so let's move on. If you have updated the game, you will have an update gift. Double XP for 24 hours and full gas for 24 hours. I personally will be waiting to use this to a later time. You have 6 days to use this. I'm going to wait till I can use it to maximum effect so I can get the most XP possible. Alright, in other news, let's see, missions. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the Season 9? Let's see if the Season 9 missions are up yet. I'm really hoping they are. Yep, there we go. Okay, so the season hasn't started yet. It won't start for another 4 days and 19 hours. That's really unfortunate. And, well, you know what? That just about covers it. Guild War starts in 2 days, 17 hours. We have a challenge that just started, so I'll be getting into that here in a moment. And there you go. This is The Walking Dead No Man's Land season update 3.1. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video or you found it useful, please subscribe to my channel and share and like these videos. This is the Irish Game Master, over and out.